Hey guys, Luna Complex here, and I got a lot of you asking how I built my cube in Minecraft, the recreation of the cube in the Cube movie series, Hypercube, Cube Zero, and the Cube. And to the, I'm gonna try to explain uh, the process of how I built it to the best of my ability, because honestly, it's been a year, I can't remember, and back then I didn't know Redstone too well. At least from now, I know I know a lot more about Redstone right now. So yeah, bear with me. So yeah, um, there it is. Okay. So what I wanted to first figure out is how big each one of these cubies was going to be. So I decided to make a frame, and the length of it is 12 by 12 by 12. So when you actually put up the walls, the inside room dimensions is 10 by 10 by 10. And then I just made it look decently matching, decently pretty. So it's all matching. It's got your little glowstone. Um, there's a way to get to each one of these exits. Each exit's 2 by 2. You got ladders going up there. You got pressure plates for down there. You got buttons for up there. This little glass thing in here so that you can get up there because you can't actually, like in the movie. But that'd be cool if they added that. Yeah, so Minecraft, you should definitely add some monkey bars. Anyway, so yeah, next step was to figure out the spacing between each cubie. So I decided to go with 3 meters because in the movie it looked like they crawled a bit to get to each cube. So yeah, that's 3. The ceiling, or the top and bottom plates, are not 3, they're 4, and I'll get to that reason later. So what I first had to figure out was each door, the doors that go on the 4 sides of the cube. So what I did was add a little button, and let me actually step in here so I could show you from inside. If I can, there we go. So yeah, this is Cube 1.0. So the buttons here, you push the button, the doors open, they close and open and close again. Okay, so they are flawed, which is why they are doors version 1.0. So you hit the button and redstone current travels down here, and basically what these repeaters are doing are they are extending the length of the redstone current. So redstone current travels through this one pretty quickly, and then by the time it's done and over with, or just before, the redstone that was trapped in here now gets sets off and activates this, which goes up there. And same with the back one. So if I hit this button, boom, this one ends, this one starts, this one starts, close to when this one ends. Now there's a few, there's obviously a few glitches here. I'm not sure exactly why. Honestly, I don't even remember it. But what it does is turn off the redstone, which turns off this, or turns on that one. I don't even know anymore. Or it turns off that one. Basically, current travels through here, turns this off, which turns this off, which opens the door. And then turns this back on, and that goes off, which closes the door. So, I made it very overcomplicated by you hitting a button that activates 4 pistons, that again activate 8 more pistons. So, altogether, there are a lot of pistons, and they're very unnecessary. Also, flawed. You can get stuck in here. So, say you're not fast enough, and you push the button, or you place a friggin' wall block. Like, oh yeah, okay. Wait, no, friend over there. Oh no, I'm stuck. Yeah, so, whoa. Very flawed. Where am I? Uh-oh. Weather that is not good. So let's see, yeah, that's flaw number 1. So, I came back after a couple weeks of, I don't know what I was doing, decided to remake it a bit, and came to the conclusion of, hey look, I can make this even easier, just by you hitting some pressure plates, which activate the redstone down here, which go up on each side equally, and they turn off 4 pistons. So, no button you have to worry about, you just walk through, pretty safe. Also, there's only one blocks with door. So if you do stand in the middle, you'll just be pushed out to the side and the door opens again. So yeah, that times 4, and they go around here like that. The only problem now I have to worry about is the top and the bottom. So the first problem that presented itself was the fact that I needed a door. So, you know, I used wool because I wanted it to all match. And problem with this is if you try to close the door on ladders here when you're trying to climb up or whatever, the ladders will disappear every single time. So with that in mind, I had to think of something else to use to climb up that you can close on. And you can do that with the water. So, yeah, let me show you how this works, or show you it working. You hit the pressure plate there, you fall down the water, and I'm skipping a lot of this because there's just empty space. You fall in here, into the little glass basket. And on a better texture pack, the glass can be, you know, more transparent. But yeah, that's that. Then by the time the water is done falling, you'd hit this button, and it would open it. And that's how you get up. Now, that solved the first problem of how to actually climb up something that closes on itself. The second problem was I needed delayed, because if it wasn't delayed, it would open up and close so quickly to where the water wouldn't pour enough for you to even get up there, or the doors would shut on you by the time you're swimming because you swim really slow in Minecraft. So what I first did was there are 4 of these pressure plates on either side, or each corner, whatever. You press one, and they would all go to, I believe, this guy over here. They're all just linked. They're all linked through this little confusing path. So whichever one you hit, it will always go to here. When it reaches here, it goes through a huge series of delayers. This is just what I showed you at the door over there, just more glorified. So it comes through all these repeaters, and it extends the signal by a whole bunch, and by the time it reaches this block here, it comes up to, yeah, it comes up here. Yeah, over here and there. By the time it gets here, it then extends the signal even more, so that the doors stay open for longer. And the reason why it is 4 wide or 4 height, whatever you call it, instead of 3 is because you need 2 layers of wool and then plus redstone. So you can't have 3 and then 2 layers of redstone. There'll be issues in that. And like I said, I'm sure there are better ways to make this, but this was a year ago for me, so I think I'd say it was a pretty good build for a cube. But anyway, all of that extended redstone current comes to here and wraps around here. The reason why these are all repeaters is because this whole block of the top here is connected to each other, so it would be touching these open redstone. And if you just have redstone here, it would cause a whole bunch of short circuit problems, I guess you'd say. And also, I need them to not touch that too. So yeah, the current then goes up here, goes on the glowstone, and glowstone's instant, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I don't know, it lights up the place. And when it touches here, what it does is it will deactivate this redstone torch, causing the doors to open on this side, and at the same time, comes over here and deactivates those doors. So that is basically that in a nutshell. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I can't do more of an in-depth, in detail sort of creation of the cube. I honestly don't really have enough time to recreate one, but if you really want me to, please post in the comments if you want me to actually build or make a Hypercube cube Minecraft tutorial, literal tutorial, and I could probably even make it better, more optimized even. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.